Okay, let me start again. Okay, so we have done non-collusive oligopoly model. Okay, in the non-collusive oligopoly model, firms compete with each other and they act independently while making their decision. Okay, when we are moving to collusive oligopoly, okay, in this kind of model, okay, firms will collide with each other. Okay, and this collusive oligopoly occur when rival firms agree to work together. Okay, when if you have two firm case, okay, both firms agree to work together and they form some kind of agreement, okay, or collusion. Collusion basically means agreement. Okay, it can be either in the form of written agreement or unwritten agreement. It can be explicit or implicit, open or secret, or it can be legal or illegal. Okay, so you can have in this kind of agreement, you can this kind of agreement can exist. Okay, what is the reason for collusion? Okay, so I talk about three reasons for collusion. What is clear? Yes, no? Okay, there are three reasons for collusion. Okay, first is that it reduces competition. Okay, it reduces competition. Second is that it reduces uncertainty, okay, about price and quantity. Reduce uncertainty with respect to price and quantity. Okay, so when firm collude, okay, what is the purpose? They want to jointly maximize the profit. Okay, so in order to jointly maximize the profit, they want to determine how much output we want to produce. Okay, and what price to charge. And when they decide the total output of the industry, they determine the share of each one of them. How they will be doing that, I will be coming that later on. Okay, so reduce uncertainty with respect to determination of price and output. Okay, third is it increase barrier to entry. Okay, barrier to entry. Okay, it is because of these three reasons, okay, that we see that collusion take place. Okay, in case of oligopoly market structure. Okay, now this form of collusion, okay, depend on three things. Okay, depend on three things. Number one, I talk about that it depend on relative strength of the firm. Okay, relative strength of the firm. Second thing, objective of the collusion. What is the objective we have? Okay, so objective, it depends on objective also. Third is whether the collusion is legal or illegal. Okay, so form of collusion depend on relative state of the firm, objective of the firm, whether the collusion is legal or illegal. Okay, now when we are talking about form of collusion, okay, so two forms we are going to look at. One is perfect cartel model. I am going to talk about a definition later on. Okay, so first we are going to, today I am going to do this one. Okay, so perfect cartel oligopoly model. Okay, so we are going to determine price and output in perfect cartel. Second is market sharing model. Perfect cartel model, and second is market sharing model. Okay, so you can have two kind of collusion. Okay, one is perfect cartel model, second is market sharing model. Okay, now the collusive oligopoly that we are doing, okay, I have started with cartel model. Okay, I will be doing the cartel model. Okay, so right now I am talking about collusion. Okay, so the first model that I am going to do is the cartel model, and the second that I am going to do is the price leadership model. Okay, so in the cartel, first I am repeating again, I am going to do the perfect cartel model. Okay, second I am going to do market sharing model. After that I am going to look at price leadership model. There I am going to look at three cases. Okay, dominant firm case, no cost firm, and barometric case. Okay, these three cases I am going to look at. Okay, now what is this cartel? Let me get this one. When we talk about cartel, it is form on collusion. Form on collusion means you will be having legal agreement based collusion. Okay, there will be agreement. Okay, and based on that you people will be having collusion. Okay, so group of firm. Okay, they come to agreement how much output they want to produce. Okay, that means what will be the joint output and what will be the price charge. Okay, and what is the process? Process is that, okay, they will form a okay, I'm coming to the process later on. Okay, let me give you first one example. Okay, so I have talked about OPEC countries. Okay, does anyone look at about this thing OPEC? I say that OPEC is the classical example, okay, of cartel. What OPEC does? Anyone look at in the internet what this OPEC means? Yes or no? No one. Okay. This is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Okay. Write down the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Exporting means selling the product outside your country. Okay. So you have member here Iran, Iraq, Kuwait is there. Then you have UAE, Saudi Arabia is there. Okay. You have Venezuela. Okay. And some of the African countries there. Okay. On this form, member of this cartel. Okay. OPEC. Okay. And what is the objective of forming this cartel? Okay. The objective is to coordinate. Okay. And unify the interest of the member. Okay. What is the interest of the member? Is to produce output, that level of output, and determine share of each country, okay, such that their joint profit get maximized. Okay. This is a classical example. Even in the cement case in India also, you will be seeing that there is some form of cartel forming also. Okay. So this kind of cartel is more visible that you will be finding it. Okay. Now, so cartel I talk about that it is form on collusion. Okay, and the purpose of doing this form on collusion, okay, is to have some centralized management. Okay, centralized management how individual firm should produce. Okay, how individual firm or country should produce output. Okay, so that joint interest can be maximized. Okay, there are two reasons to form cartel. Two reasons. Okay. First is fix the price, fixed price such that joint profit get maximized. Okay. Second work of this cartel, okay, organization we have is that to determine share of each firm. Okay. Now, don't get confused when we are talking about OPEC countries. Okay. Here we have countries. Okay. But cartel generally we can see in the country also. Within country we can see. Okay. So this is based on the entire world. Okay. That we are looking at. Okay. So in the entire world also you can see that there is some form of cartel going on. Okay. Within country also you can see that when there is some product like cement, it is kind of homogeneous product. Okay. There will be some cartel forming up when you have few firms. Okay. So they don't get confused. Here say you have talk about country, you are taking firm. Okay. So here you have say one industry is there. Okay. That industry is the firm and that is producing oil. Okay. And it can be country, industry, whatever you want to take, it is same thing. So what is the reason to form cartel? First reason is that it fixed price such that joint profit get maximized. Okay. And to determine share of each firm. Okay. Now how this cartel functions? Okay. So you have group of firm. Okay. This group of firm, they produce homogeneous product. Okay, they are producing homogeneous product. Okay, they will form a cartel. And what is the aim of forming cartel? Is to maximize joint profit. Only remember this thing. Okay, so this group of firms form cartel. Okay, what is the aim? To maximize joint profit. Profit I denote by pi. Okay. Now, in order to do that, okay, firms will constitute a cartel management board. Okay, firms will constitute a cartel management board. Okay, what this cartel management board will do? Okay, it will decide how much output the firm together will produce. Okay, how much output firms together should produce, what price to charge, and share of each firm. Okay, this is the work that this cartel management board will do. In everyone? Yes, no? This part is clear? Okay. Now coming to the cartel management board. Okay. So when board is formed, this group of firm, okay, will form cartel board, cartel management board. Okay. Understand why they are forming this management board. Okay. So cartel is what? Cartel is group of firms coming together, okay, to determine how much output we should produce. So they will not be saying, okay, you decide, we will produce, right? Okay, you decide, we will produce. It is not like you people are sitting in the canteen, okay, okay, you order, we will eat. It is not like that, right? They need some kind of data analysis, okay, some kind of estimation, okay. So they will form a board, okay. In everyone, why they are forming cartel board? What is the reason for the cartel management board? Okay, group of firms coming together in order to determine price and quantity. How much total output we should produce? What will be our share? Okay, they will not be saying, okay, you decide, we will produce. Okay, they will need something, as an estimate. Okay, as a picture that clear that okay, we will be getting benefit in this collusion. Okay, otherwise, why I will join the cartel? Why I will be in this group? As long as I am not getting benefit. I will join money, I will get the benefit. Okay, that is the cartel management board is formed. Okay, so they are provided with cost estimate of individual firms. I write individual with I. Okay, I post officers. Okay, so on the firms, okay, they will provide with their cost data to this cartel management board. Okay. This cartel management board, okay, they will hire some researcher or research organization, okay, that will obtain necessary data, okay, and estimate market demand. Okay, they will obtain necessary data and estimate market demand. Okay, in everyone? Yes, no? After that, they will determine what price to charge so that each firm is getting the benefit. Then they determine price to charge and output to produce. And output to produce plus share of each firm. Okay. Now coming to form of cartel. Okay, so one form of cartel I talk about is perfect cartel model. Okay, so in perfect cartel model, okay, firms give complete right, okay, to this cartel management board to determine its market share, to determine price and output in the industry. Okay, in everyone? What is perfect cartel model? In perfect cartel model, okay, whatever this cartel management board will decide, I will agree to produce that one. Okay, I will not disagree. Clear? Yes, no. Okay. So if they ask the definition, what is perfect cartel board? Okay. So firm give their right, firm give their complete right, okay, to this cartel management board, okay, to determine price, output, and its share also. Okay. Second, you have market selling model that I am going to discuss tomorrow. Okay. So in perfect cartel model, okay, firms is completely surrendering, you can say. Okay. Whatever this management board will decide, okay, firm has to take that market share, okay, and agree on that price. Okay, that is what now. Now I am going to look at this perfect cartel model. Okay, so you want to write it down. Perfect cartel model. So when we do any model, okay, every model is based on certain assumption. So first we will be looking at what are the assumptions of this perfect cartel model. Okay. So first assumption is that we will be taking two firms, and both firms will be producing a homogeneous product. Okay. Third assumption is that cost of both firms differ. That buyers have perfect information about market. Okay. Since we are looking at perfect cartel model, okay, the buyer will have perfect information about market. Firms will also have. Perfect knowledge about its market share, and industry output. Okay, and the purpose here, okay, is that joint profit maximization by the cartel. Joint profit maximization by cartel. So these are the 5 assumptions that we have when we will join price and output determination when cartel is formed and joint profit it maximized. Okay. So let's take two firms. So here I am taking firm 1, here I am taking firm 2, and here I am taking industry. Okay. Before I am going to do that, okay, one thing I want to make here. Okay. So suppose this is a demand curve. Okay. Based on that you have MR curve, and this is a marginal cost curve. Okay. So once your output determined, okay, you are going to produce this much, going to charge price this much, because this is your demand curve, this is your MR curve. MI equal to MC condition, okay, determine how much you are going to produce, say this much, okay, and you are going to charge this price, okay. This we know is the profit maximization first order condition, okay. Not going to that, what I want to make here is that up to this output level, what you are producing, say OQA, okay, your marginal revenue remains the same, okay, your marginal revenue remains the same, okay. So remember this one, okay. When we are driving the marginal revenue curve for firm 1 and firm 2, okay, we will be taking horizontal marginal revenue curve. Okay. So we have cartel management board, okay, and that management board estimate market demand, okay, and they estimate this market demand and marginal revenue. Okay, based on the information they gather. Okay, so this is the market demand that they estimate, and this marginal revenue that they estimate. Okay, is what they have collected as a information. Okay. This is the marginal revenue, which is a summation of marginal revenue first firm and marginal revenue of second firm. Okay. Here we are doing the horizontal summation. Okay. To arrive at the output level, industry output level. Okay. So output level produced by first firm minus output level produced by second firm is the industry output. Okay. So we are doing the horizontal summation to arrive at industry output. Okay. So here marginal revenue that we are driving, okay, is based on estimate, okay, that has been done by our cartel management board. And here we are saying that there is perfect information between buyer and seller. Okay. So our cartel management board is perfectly able to estimate AR/MR curve for the industry. Okay. Marginal cost curve for the industry, okay, is the summation of marginal cost of firm 1 and marginal cost of firm 2. So each firm will provide, okay, their cost data to the cartel management board, okay, and based on that it will estimate industry marginal cost. Okay, so it is a summation of marginal cost of firm 1 and marginal cost of firm 2. Okay. Now I don't have the space. Okay. So maybe some companies output will look more than what you have in industry, but when you draw it, it will be draw it properly. Okay. Or you can do one thing is that you can never the axis properly. Okay. Then it will be easy to do it. Okay. So MI equal to MC condition. Industry output is produced is OQ. Analytic quantity here, price here. Okay. Quantity here, price here. Quantity here, price here. Okay. Output will be produced OQ and price will be charged OP. Okay. Up to this output level, okay, which is a combination of output produced by first firm and second firm. Okay. Your marginal revenue is this much. Okay. So part of this OQ output is produced by firm 1. So for whatever output level produced by firm 1, okay, marginal revenue remains the same. If you remember what I have done here, okay. So I can draw horizontal marginal revenue curve. Okay. Similar to here, I am taking this here. Okay. This is the reason why we are able to draw this horizontal marginal revenue curve. Okay. What economic interpretation we can give to this horizontal marginal revenue curve? Okay. We can say that, okay, this cartel management board asks data from individual firm. Okay. Since products are homogeneous, okay, each firm will consider their product to be close substitute, okay, and consider their market demand to be inelastic compared to industry demand. Okay, so their demand curve will be inelastic, more inelastic compared to industry demand, and we are looking at the output level, okay, that it is producing, it is going to produce. Okay, so based on that, you can draw a horizontal marginal revenue curve. Okay. So when your marginal revenue is horizontal, parallel to x-axis, it will be equal to AR. Okay. MR equal to AR. Okay. So here, when it is horizontal to this axis, you know this thing we have done many times. Okay. So I'm not going to that. Now, this is the marginal cost of firm 1, and this you have marginal cost for firm 2. Okay. MI equal to MC condition. This much output will be produced by firm 1 and this much output will be produced by firm 2. Okay. What we have taken the assumption is that cost of both firm differ. Okay. So this is my firm 1. Okay. This is your average cost curve. Minimum will be here and it is this one. This is average cost of firm 1 and this is the average cost of firm 2. Okay. Am I equal to MC condition? My firm 1 is producing say OQ1 unit of output and firm 2 is producing OQ2 unit of output. Okay. So what is this OQ? OQ is Q1 plus Q2. Q1 plus Q2 unit of output. Okay. Now, if you look at, okay, firm 1 cost is higher than firm 2 cost. Okay. So when this cartel management board is determining, okay, that how much output will be produced by firm 2 and how much output will be produced by firm 1, okay, since cost of firm 2 is less, so it will assign higher market share to firm 2 than to firm 1. Okay. And in perfect cartel model, okay, whatever this cartel management board will decide, each firm will agree to that. Okay, this is what we mean by perfect cartel. Okay, model. Okay, so this is the output that will be produced by the firm. Okay, what will be the price charge? Price charge will be this one. Just draw a line. Okay, coming from the price one. Price charge by fourth firm will be high, quite high. If you look at it, price charge is this much. Okay, price charge by second firm will be this one. Okay, output produced will be by this one. Okay, so in this way, okay, firm is producing output, joint output. Okay, that maximize their joint profit. Okay, we will do one numerical, and it will be clear to you. Okay. That how this joint profit get maximized, and they are able to charge high price. Okay. Let me draw it be smaller, okay, then I can have a space there. Okay. So here we are doing joint profit maximization. Okay, cost of both firm differ, and they are producing homogeneous product. Okay, so the cartel management bond, okay, they estimate the market demand, and this is your market demand, and your marginal revenue based on that will be this one, and it is a summation of both firm marginal revenue curve. Okay, and then you will be having marginal cost curve. Okay, so each firm is providing their cost estimate to the cartel management board, and this is the joint marginal cost. Okay, this is marginal cost of firm 1 and firm 2. Okay, this is the output level, total output level that is produced jointly, and this will be the price charge. Okay, this marginal revenue that we get, okay, is a summation of marginal revenue of firm 2 and firm 1. This is firm 1 and this is firm 2. Okay, so you draw a line from here, okay, because marginal revenue is going from here. This is summation of marginal revenue, so you can add marginal revenue 1 plus marginal revenue 2. Take it from here, or a horizontal line parallel to x-axis. Okay, so this will be your MR AR curve for both firm. Okay, which is same for both firm. Here you can label the axis, price, quantity. So for first firm, okay, what I am doing is that this firm will have higher average cost than firm 2. Okay, so I will be taking the marginal cost. Okay, the rising portion will come faster here. Okay, than this firm. Okay, so let me start from here. This is marginal cost for firm 1. Okay. Similarly, I draw the marginal cost for firm 2. Okay. This is marginal cost for firm 2. Okay. Now I am drawing the average cost curve. This is average cost for firm 1, and this is average cost for firm 2. Minimum will come here, then it will go in. Okay. What is the profit maximization output produced by firm 2? It will be given by MI equal to MC condition. So it will produce OQ2 output. Okay. What is the profit maximization condition? Profit maximization condition is that firm 1 produce OQ1 output. Okay. And total industry output is OQ. OQ must be equal to OQ1 plus OQ2. Okay. So since firm 2 cost is never, okay, average cost is lower than firm 1, okay, it will produce higher output compared to firm 1. Now is clear through graphical method. This is okay? Yes, no? Okay. What price they will be charging? They are producing this output and price charge is this one. Okay, OP, and price charge will be OP. Okay. Draw this graph. Joint profit maximization. How they are doing it? Okay, I am telling you the process. Okay, the profit of firm 1. Okay, so price will be the same. You have seen that. Okay, price into Q1 minus cost that this firm will be charging. Let's write it C1 Q1. This is marginal cost, this is the output. Okay. Let me denote this by only say small c1. Okay. So I denote this cost only by small c1. Okay. For the simplicity, and let me write small c1. Okay. So small c1 is what? C1 Q1. Profit of firm 2 is what? P into Q2 minus small c2, where small c2 is C1 C2 Q2. Okay. Now I have to maximize profit, joint profit. So profit is what? Profit of first firm plus profit of firm 2. Okay. So write this equation. Profit of firm 1 is PQ1 minus C1, PQ2 minus C2. So P will be common, Q1 plus Q2. Okay. So write the cost function minus C1 plus C2. Okay. So if we write equation in this way, you can substitute this. I am not doing that. It is not important. Okay. You may write this one. Okay. So if you here you have two variables, so I have to use the partial derivative. Okay. Let me write it. Okay. First. Okay. So I am maximizing profit with respect to output of first firm given the output of firm 2. Okay. And I will set equal to 0. Okay. I will be getting profit maximizing output of firm 1. Similarly, I will be maximizing the profit, okay, with respect to output of firm 2 given the output of first firm, and set equal to 0. I will be getting the profit maximizing output of firm 2. Clear everyone? Okay. So we are using partial derivative. We have two variables. Okay, remember this one. We will be using numerical. Okay. Of joint profit maximization. Okay, in case of Cartel. So first limitation is that, okay, here we are saying that we can estimate demand. Okay, but it is difficult to estimate market demand accurately. Okay, difficult to estimate market demand accurately. Okay. Why it is difficult to estimate market demand accurately? The firm are producing homogeneous product. Okay, and firm know that they have Pnos substitute. Okay, they have Pnos substitute. So when they are estimating their marginal revenue, okay, they are estimating their marginal revenue, they will think that their demand curve is more elastic. Okay, but industry demand curve, okay, is not that elastic. Okay, so you can get a wrong estimate. Okay, and when you are doing the summation and driving the industry demand curve, okay, you are getting into the wrong conclusion. Okay, so firm this will think that their own product elasticity, okay, is more, okay, because product are Pnos substitute. So firm will individually estimate wrong. Okay, data that this firms are getting, or say Cartel Management Board are getting, okay, about the market demand, okay, about the estimation of market demand, it will be also wrong. Okay, first thing is this. Second is difficult to estimate cost. Okay. So it is difficult to accurately know the cost. Okay, because when you vary the output, your cost also vary. Okay, so it is not that firm will be able to get the accurate data. Okay. Third thing, there is a presence of, okay, it is a dishonest. If any one of the firm in the cartel is dishonest and they make some implicit agreement, okay, that you buy from me, I will give you more discount, but in the document we will do the same. Okay, so if you have presence of C seller, okay, then you will see that that seller is able to sell more than the other. Okay. Fourth, cartel negotiation take time. Okay, it is not that it can happen quickly. Okay, cartel negotiation take time, and in the meantime some new firm can enter. Okay, So there is a difficulty. Okay, when new firm enter, there is a difficulty. So when new firm enter, when number of firms increases, okay, the cartel that you have, it can be not of any use. Okay, when the number of firms increases, because this new firm, okay, can charge lower price and can capture market share. Okay, when number of firm increases, because cartel negotiation take time. Okay, so what happened? This cartel or collusion will break down. Okay. Okay. 6 is high cartel price. If you have looked at the graph, price charge is quite high. Cost is no, but price charge is quite high. Okay. So when this cartel start to charge high price, okay, you will see that government is coming up with no, okay, some form of intervention to control the price. Okay. This is also one of the problem when you form cartel. Okay. So you can have that government is coming up, okay, and intervening with the price that you are charging. Okay. But this is what you have in terms of limitation. 100 minus 2q. Okay. Remember the process I have provided. If you remember that, it will be easy. Cost of first firm is 100 plus 20 q1 plus 2q1 square. Cost of firm 2 is 48 plus 36 q2 plus 2q2 square. Okay, so you have two firms here. Q is q1, q2. Okay, so question is, suppose you have two firms and both firms collide. What will be the joint profit maximization output? Okay, what will be the joint profit maximization output? So I have to look at joint profit of firm 1 and profit of firm 2. Okay, and I have to maximize the joint profit. Okay, what is profit of firm 1? Profit of firm 1 is price into output of firm 1 minus cost of firm 1. Okay, profit of firm 2 is what? Price into output of firm 2 minus cost of firm 2. Okay, so write it here. This one, this will be PQ1 minus C1. This is revenue minus cost, profit of firm 1, profit of firm 2, price into Q2 minus C2. Okay, this is profit of firm 2. Okay, I am writing these two together. Price will be common. It will be Q1 plus Q2. Okay, minus C1 plus C2. Okay, till now is it clear to everyone? Okay. Okay. Now, in place of price, I am putting up this form here, and for C1, C2, I am putting it up. Okay, so equation will be negative. I am starting from here. So P1 is 100 minus 2 Q1 plus Q2. Then you will be having Q1 plus Q2. Do it together. Okay, otherwise it will be difficult to minus. Then you will be having. I am writing on these two together. Okay, because this is C1, C2. Okay, so 100 plus 20 Q1 plus 2 Q1 square plus 48 plus 36 Q2 plus 2 Q2 square. Okay, everyone have written? Now you open this one. Okay, so you can write this one as 100. First I am doing with Q1, multiplying with Q1. So it will be 100 Q1 minus 2 Q1 square minus 2 Q1 Q2. Okay, then I will be doing with Q2. Okay, so plus 100 Q2 minus 2 Q1 Q2 minus 2 Q2 square. Okay, now you have negative sign here. In the bracket, sign will change when I remove the bracket. Okay, so write down minus 100 minus 20 q1 minus 2 q1 square minus 48 minus 36 q2 minus 2 q square. Okay. So I have to look at profit maximization output for firm 1. Okay. Given the output of firm 2, I will take the output of firm 2 as given. What I will get? 100 q1. When I will do the derivative with respect to q1, what I get? What I can get? What is this one? 100. Very good. Minus 2 q1 square. What I will get? I write minus here already. 2 q1 square. 2 is constant, so I have, yeah, very good. 2 is constant, I am writing 2. Okay. Whatever power you have, it will come in the front. 2 into 2 is 4. Then n minus 1, remember, 2 minus 1 will be 1. So it will be q1. For q1. Here 2 is constant, q2 is constant. Okay. So then q1 over then q1 is 1. So you will be writing minus 2 q2. Okay. Now 100 q2, 100 is constant, q2 is constant. So this term will be 0. Okay. Now coming to this term, minus 2 q1 q2. Okay. q2 is constant, 2 is constant, then q1 over then q1 is 1. So you will be writing minus 2 q2. Now look at this one. 2 is constant, q square is constant, q2 is constant, 0. Okay. 100 is constant, it will be 0. Derivative with respect to q1 is 0. 20 q1, you will be getting minus 20. This is minus 2 q1 square. Okay. 2 is constant, so write it 2 as it is. Square, whatever term you have, it will come in the front, then it will be 4, then it will be q1. Okay. And this is what? Minus 48. So it will be 0. 36 is constant, q2 is constant, it will be 0. Minus sign, just put it here. 2 into q2 square, both are constant, it will be 0. So put equal to 0. So what we get? 100 minus 20. How much? 80. Then minus 4 q1, minus 4 q1, minus 8 q1. Okay. Then minus 2q, minus 2q, minus 4 q2 equal to 0. Okay. This derivation will be useful in your mathematical economics also. Okay. Not, they will not give this difficult, but if you understand this, maybe in 10 marks numerical you will not make mistake. Okay. Okay. So what we are getting? 80 equal to 8 q1 plus 4 q2. This is for firm 1. Okay. Now we have to do for firm 2. Can I wrap this part? Yes, no. Okay. So you have to remember this formula. Okay. Zone profit maximization. Remember this formula. Okay. They ask in some of the competitive examination also this kind of derivation. Okay. Then pi over then q2, and I want to know the profit maximizing output for firm 2 given the output of firm 1. Okay. Same thing we will be doing here. This will be 0 because q1 is constant, 100 is constant. This will be 0. This term what I will get? q1 is constant, 2 is constant, then q2 over then q2. It will be 1. So I will be getting minus 2 q1. This is 100 q2. Okay. 100 is constant, just write it as it is. Then q2 over then q2 is 1. So no need to write that one. Minus sign here. 2 is constant, q1 is constant, just write it. Then q2 over then q2 is 1. No need to write it. Because 2 q1 into 1 is 2 q1. Okay. Now this one. Minus 2. 2 is constant because this is product, right? 2 is constant, I write 2. q2 square, power will come, yeah, very good. 4 q2. Okay. Minus 100. 100 is constant, it will be 0. 20 is constant, q1 is constant. So this sum will be 0. 2 q1 square. Okay. This is constant, it will be 0. Minus 48 constant, 0. 36 minus 36. Then q2 over then q2 is 1. Okay. The minus 4 q2 equal to 0. Okay. What we have? 100 minus 36 is 64. minus 2q1, 2q1 minus 4q1, then you have minus 8q2 equal to 0. Okay, so you will be getting 64 equal to 4q1 plus 8q2. Okay, so this is for form 1, this is for form 2. Okay. Let me write it together. I have this part. One. So you have 8q1 form 1 plus 4q2 equal to 80. Okay, and you have 4q1 plus 8q2 equal to 64. Okay. I have to solve this equation. Okay, simultaneously. We will be doing with the matrix method when we will be doing mathematical economics 2 if I am taking that paper in semester 4, but right now do it with its own technique. Okay, it is easy. Okay, so here you have 4q1. If I make it 8q1, okay, and subtract the first equation with this equation, then 8q1 minus 8q1, it will be 0. Then our equation will be having q2 term. Okay, so I will get the value of q2. I can substitute the q2 value in any one of the two equations. Okay, I will get the value of q1. Okay, so multiply second equation with 2. Okay, what you will get? You will be getting how much? 8q1 plus 16q2 equal to 128. Okay, everyone got it? Okay, just write the first equation 8q1 as it is because I am not doing anything with that term plus 4q2 equal to 80. Then subtract the first equation with second equation. Okay, so I write subtraction sign. Okay, so 8q1 minus 8q2, what it will be? 0. This is 4q2 minus 16q2, what you will get? Minus 12q2. Yes or no? 80 minus 128, what you will get? 80 minus 128 minus 48. Okay, so q2 what you will get is 4. Okay, q2 is 4. Output of second form is 4. Okay, what is the output of first form? q1. Okay, how I will take out the q1? Put in any one of the two equations, you will get q1. Okay, so I know q2. Okay, let me put it equation 1. Okay, so I have 8q1 equal to 8q1 plus 4. What is the value of q2? 4 equal to 80. 8q1 equal to 80 minus 16. So 8q1 equal to how much this is? How much you will get? Now that I know, but what will be q1 star? This is q2 star. This is q1 star. What will be q1 star? 8. So this is the profit maximizing output for firm 1. This will be the profit maximizing output for firm 2, and the price that this firm will be charging will be 24 minus 176. This is the equilibrium price. If you remember the graph, you can put 76. Okay. Output of, say, the firm that cost is lower, okay, is 8, and the output of firm that cost is high is 4. Okay, you can look at the cost curve. Okay, firm 2 cost is high, you can look at it. Clear, everyone? Okay, so here I stop.